I do, so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move, so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
Hey everyone, thank you for coming back and spending some time with me. I actually debated if to go live tonight or not. Pretty heated with some of the stuff that I've witnessed today. I was actually out of the loop until I got a couple of DMs from multiple people telling me that I needed to go and watch someone else's live where my name had been brought up with some allegations. It's been bugging me all day, and I think it's time I address that. First and foremost, to the person that called me an alcoholic, don't have my name in your mouth. I don't drink, and I sure as heck don't do drugs. People like that piss me the hell off. If you have nothing else to do, go find a hobby. But don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. Most people that talk about others, they're flawed somehow. Yes, I can be messy. Yes, I can be petty. But not once I've conducted myself inappropriately. There's a lot of things that I've been told today that I still have to digest. So most likely we will have a part 2. Now, with that being said, let me not be rude and greet you guys. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Taurus. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. And to whomever else is in the bushes, thank you for being here as well. Now, I couldn't believe the things that I heard from this particular individual, who I consider to be a friend, coming to find out, spreading rumors behind my back. I'm still working on obtaining some of the receipts because I like receipts when I speak about things. But wait until I have them. I did get in touch with some people who have told me some of this stuff, but I need to obtain more receipts from others that were told certain things about me. Hey, Babnap, welcome. Um, hey, Jam. I'm anyone that knows me knows that what you see is what you get. And I'm seriously trying to control my mouth because when I'm angry, my mouth could be very, very reckless. So I'm kind of biting my tongue because I don't want to disrespect anyone or call anyone out of their names. But don't try me. Don't try me. I only say it once. Only once. And I sure as heck would like to hear from people that may have had an issue with this particular individual as well. Because it seems that there's a lot more that we need to know. Hey, Shelly. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping by. I am livid. And like I said, I debated if to go live, as I don't quite trust my mouth at this time. But I know that if I hadn't addressed this right now, I wouldn't be able to sleep. Because when something nags at me, it nags at me. And is just frustrating. It's frustrating when you think someone is your friend and they're behind your back, they're inventing stories, um, saying all sorts of bullshit. I mean, you don't know me from a hole in the wall. And to say that I'm allegedly an alcoholic, that is low, completely low. The people that gel with me, they hang out with me, we talk outside of YouTube, they know I don't drink. My drink is coffee. That's what I drink. And most of the people that I talk to know that. I cannot believe that this individual had the balls to say something like that. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Not once I spoke anything in regards to this particular individual or any other individuals because, quite frankly, there's a couple of more that I will definitely be addressing in the near future. Just working on my receipts. There's a couple of more. And I will be addressing them one by one. They wanted my attention. They sure as hell gonna get it now. They sure as gonna they sure as hell gonna get it now. I'm not playing. I don't speak bad about anybody. So don't start with me. Not just because I'm now starting to put content out there means that I'm you gonna make lies. It's oh let me take a breath because I'm getting pissed again. I don't know, Taurus. I don't know. What the heck have I done to these people? I have done absolutely nothing to them. And to invent stories just to make themselves relevant, I guess, for lack of a better word, that's insane. Hey, Lady Webbs, you're never late, sis. Don't worry. You're never late. The one thing I would like to do is also give a big shout out to Big Daddy Conrad because when that came out earlier, she didn't even blink and she had my back. You know, it's still it's still hard to comprehend some people's behavior. It really is. Like thank God I don't carry on personal conversations with people from YouTube. It's too many altercations, too many flip flops, too much mess. Everybody wants to be relevant somehow, and that from for that those type of comments to come from someone who was a mod sister, that that hurts. Honestly, it does. But I am who I am. No, I'm not an alcoholic. No, I'm not a drug addict. Never been. And proud to say that. Hey, just being me. Nice to see you. I'm sure you guys can hear in my voice that I'm trying hard to stay composed. It's not going to be a very long live because, like I said, I don't trust my mouth at this point. I just needed to address this issue. I just find it ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I'm completely at a loss for words. Lady Webbs, you know me very well. Shelly, you know me very well. You guys know that I'm never at a loss for words. But this? This was a low blow. This was a low blow. I had multiple people sending me DMs and telling me I needed to go and watch that live. And I was just here minding my business, enjoying my day off. That's all I was doing. There's a lot of messy people out there. So just beware of who you talk to and what you say to these people. 'Cause some of them only befriend you or pretend to be your friends just to gather information and carry bones everywhere. Well, you picked the wrong person to carry bones. Because with me, it's not going to happen, and I don't care who you are. Yes, Taurus, we're both Tauruses. So you know very well that at times we have to bite our tongue because we can, our tongue can cut like a knife. Seriously, it can. Seriously, it can. And I'm still trying to process everything that I heard all day. And like I said, it was from multiple people. And these people had nothing to gain from telling me what they had been told. So if anyone out there still has more receipts that they can send me in regards to what people have been saying about me, kindly send them to my IG, send me a DM so that I can address it properly. Because I don't do lies and I don't do fake people. And all of these fake people, do me a favor, stay the fuck away from me. Don't call me, don't DM me. Just pretend I don't exist, please. And keep my name off your mouth. I am done with this kind of nonsense. Also heard that I was problematic. It's okay. You want to call me problematic? By all means, go right ahead. I speak my mind. I always have, and I always will. I don't pretend to be someone I'm not, nor will I ever change who I am to please anybody. If that's what people expect me to do, just because I have a channel, just because I mod for other people, no, I'm Dukes, and I will always be Dukes. Flaws and all. We all have them, but I stand on my shit. And I don't go from DM to DM talking about other people. If I'm in a group chat, I don't go to other people and say what was discussed in that group chat. Loyalty is something that's something most of these people on YouTube have no clue about. No clue. Maybe I should do a class on loyalty. Some people need a good lesson. You know, anytime you yap your gums, you flap them too much, makes me look at you sideways. Seriously, it does. And there's been a few people that I've been watching sideways for quite a while. Just a heads up, you don't want to get on my dark side. Because some people take my kindness for weakness. But I'll tell you what, the beast inside of me is only sleeping. It's not dead. Don't step on my toes, and everything will be fine. You continue talking about me, we're going to have a problem. And we seriously will have a problem. Hey, BJ. Oh, yes, I know, Taurus. I can't. Sometimes you can't bite your tongue all the time. Sometimes you need to. And this was bugging me. I actually was on a phone call before going live with a very good friend of mine just to try and make a decision if to go live or not. But after what I've heard today, not only in Teresa's chat about what had been said about me, But then other chats that had the same exact issue, I couldn't stay quiet. I definitely had to say something. Right, Jam. It's ridiculous. Some people are really, really ridiculous, you know. I'm a firm believer that if something is bothering you, speak up. Speak up. So again, if anyone has any information, any DMs, any heck, anything that has been said about me, please send it to me because I don't play with that crap. I don't play. Right. That's right, Taurus. I don't. I mind my business half of the time. Yes, I can be messy in chats. Don't take me wrong. I can. And I have. But that still doesn't give people the right to call me an alcoholic or to say that I do illicit drugs or whatever else they want to invent. That does not give them the right to do that. Thank you, Valerie. It was like I said, it was eating me alive. I had to. I had to. You know, it's hard enough with all the crap that that's going on out there, but when you are just minding your business, but you have people making these type of allegations, that's not right. That's right, Lady Webbs. People are now hearing my voice because some of the videos that I've put out, I don't speak on them. Well, minus one probably when I did my true crime, but that was about it. This is absolutely ridiculous. It is sad. It really is sad that people have to resort to this kind of shit just to be relevant. Be yourself. Me, personally, I don't give two shits who likes me and who doesn't. I'm not here to please everybody. I'm here to please me. That's who I care about. Me. As long as I'm happy with what I'm doing and who I am, your opinion of me doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But if you talk about me and I get to hear about it, well, if you're looking for attention, you sure as hell getting it now. And if you continue, you'll get my attention once again. Simple as that. Simple as that. I mind my business. I don't be going from chat to chat yapping about what somebody else is saying or what somebody else is doing. Hey, Yaya. But you know, it's just so hard to understand some people's behavior. And in my field of work, I shouldn't have that trouble trying to figure out people's behavior. You know, I shouldn't. Thank you, Jem. It's not so much of exposing, it's so much of me addressing the allegations that were made against me. That's what I'm doing. For someone who grew up with an alcoholic father, the last thing I would do is drink. I know what it does to you, I know what it does to your family. So don't even start that shit with me. Don't even start that shit with me. It's just, yes, you're right. Calling an avatar an alcoholic, really, you're sad, sad individuals. That's all I can say. No, I'm not looking, first of all, I'm not looking for no apologies from this individual. I don't care because, like I said, their opinion of me does not matter. What it matters is when people start making false allegations and say and calling me all sorts of stuff that I'm not. I will address it, and I will address it once. Simple. Simple. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to vent, but it's been pretty frustrating. It's been pretty frustrating all day long. I dropped the link if anyone wants to come up and say your 2 cents on the matter or your opinion. Feel free to do so. Yeah. No, no, I don't need apologies. No, I don't need no apologies. Anyone to Hello to anyone that I may have missed in the chat. Thank you for joining me tonight. I know it's pretty late, and I do appreciate you being here with me. Like I said, I won't take much of your time, but just wanted to address just wanted to address that. Taurus, if I continue to vent, I may say something I may regret. Seriously, I will. Um, like I said, this was bugging me all day. I didn't even write anything down because I just wanted to fly through the seat of my pants tonight. But I will say this to the particular individual, and I know you guys know who I'm talking about, but I will not say the name because I am not giving anybody any clout. Think about what you did, not only to me, but to others. Think about it. Because you know something? Karma? Karma has a funny way to come back at you. Hey, Benz.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Not much. How's it going?
Nothing. I was just, listening to your live, and first of all, I just want to say hello to the chat and you.
Thank you for popping by. It was nice of you to drop by.
Hold up, this a feedback. Hold up one second. Hold up one second. That better, dudes.
Yeah, much better.
Okay. All right. I was just wanting to say that I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through, and I have, like fallen back from a lot of stuff, and but I have been looking from the outskirts, and I have addressed some of the issues at the forefront that had went on in the beginning. And I'm just glad that some of the things are coming to light that I had already had said.
Right. It's even though some of the things have been said before, you kind of try to put everything into perspective and listen to everything, and it's all fine and dandy. When it's others, sometimes people have that tendency. I said, oh, you know what, maybe this or maybe that, but when it actually hits you personally, you start seeing
Right,
things differently.
right, right.
you know and to be quite honest, that was the last person I would ever think of saying something like that.
Well, dude, she was my bestie, one of my besties, and she
Right.
was real close. She was real close to Simply DJ also. And when she had like just backstabbed me, I was like, wow, because she was one of the first people I had got close to on the YouTube street. And it just hurt because I'm like, really? Can a person really do this to a person? And it cut me real deep. But I'm like, okay, all right. So I backed off or whatever. But I was seeing how she was moving and everything. But I knew her karma was going to catch up with her because she be in too many chats, ripping and running and stuff, and running her mouth. And I knew everything was going to catch up with her sooner or later.
Right. And but I haven't really been around. I haven't been around for months because I'm busy with work.
Right.
But so much has been going on YouTube. I have no idea half of the shit that's been happening. Because it's so much to catch up. I will never catch up to anything. Every time I think I'm catching up to something, something else happens.
But
You know,
I can confirm. I've been knowing you for a while, Duke. You one of the first ones I really, got to know on YouTube, and I can confirm you're not a drug addict and you're not an alcoholic. I've never seen you or heard you, in a rant or rave or you know what I'm saying. It's just crazy how people just put, narratives out there like that.
right? And that's the craziness. That is the craziness. Is people that don't know you from a hole in the wall that tend to come up with some sort of story. Why? Why me? If that's what I'm trying to wrap my head around. Why me?
I know you of all people. I'm like, dude, really? You one of the kind that like be on the sidelines, not bother nobody.
Ex-
you like one of the good kids, and the other kids over there running around and romping, and I'm like, damn, really?
yeah, I could be one of the good ones, but everything has a limit. You
That's
know,
true. That's true. Cause once you
everything
get
has a limit.
cornered, once you get cornered, look all hands off. So I know how you feel though. I know how you feel. Um, and you need to let it out. Honestly, you do.
I had to. I had to. There was absolutely no way I could go to sleep with this. This was bugging me. When I heard that, I actually had to rewind to that part about 5 or 6 times, and I gave myself a headache because I was so angry.
Right.
I
Well,
was so angry. I go like, wait a minute. No, no, that couldn't have been my name that I heard. It couldn't be. So rewind. I went again. I'm going like, nah. My ears must be playing a trick.
I
Me,
was just I was just as shocked as you were, honestly. I'm like, of all the
me,
people not do
the one that minds her business.
and works, you know.
I leave home early in the morning. I don't come home until sometimes 10 or 11 o'clock at night. I don't have time to be gossiping on YouTube, much less come home and drink when I have to go to work the next day.
Hold
I
up,
come home.
can I address Valerie in the comments because she says Ben's up there celebrating. I'm not celebrating nothing. I'm giving some, encouragement to Dukes. I consider her as a friend. And, I don't know where this hate train for beings come from, rah, and all this stuff, Jam and Valerie. You know, people just need to, just mind their business. If they're not going to be positive about anything, they just need to mind their business. Because I didn't come in here to bash nobody or trash nobody. I just came in here, click the link just to talk to you. And I'm not celebrating because there's nothing to celebrate.
Y'all, we're not gonna be bashing anybody. I understand that some of you may have issues with other people that may come up on my panel. But let's keep it respectful. I have no issues with Ben's. She hasn't
Thank
done
you.
anything to me. Even though we're both busy. I appreciate her taking the time to come on my panel and speak to me about this. Regardless of whatever has happened in this YouTube, I have no issues. So I don't want to be disrespectful to no one, but please be respectful of anyone that comes on this panel and this chat.
I appreciate that because I will be respectful to them if they're respectful to me.
Oh, absolutely,
Right.
absolutely. I completely understand that, and I don't really have an issue with you at all. Like I said, you didn't do anything to me personally.
Thank you.
So
But like
had
I
you
said,
had
Dukes,
had you had you done something to me personally, I would have addressed it with you a long time ago.
of course, you and I, we talk, and you got, my IG number, I got yours. So if there's any issue, we can talk it out.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And this is not a bash of anybody in here. This is was just for me to vent
Right.
and get this off my chest. So you know.
But yeah, I was at work honestly, and I felt your pain and you're talking. And I was like, let me come up here and click the link. You said it. If anybody wants to click the link, so I came and clicked the link, and I just want to talk to you about that.
Yeah, I appreciate you popping by. I really, really do.
And great channel. I like coming over here listening, and but every once in a while a person has to vent. I'm sorry, you do.
Yeah.
But I like how you got it going on over here.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Oh,
Slowly,
you're welcome.
slowly, I'll get there. Like I said on one of my previous lives, I'll be coming live or dropping some content, time permitting, because it all depends on my work schedule. Right? Like summertime is extremely busy. Is extremely,
Right.
extremely busy.
But I
Yeah.
had already told you way back. I said you should, do your own channel anyway.
Yes, you
So,
have. Yes, you have. Yes.
but I'm not going to take
Yes,
up
you have.
much of your time. I just said just stay positive, encouraged, and hey, everything will work itself out. Like I say, stay tuned. Everything else is coming out. Just stay
Oh,
tuned.
absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you for
All
letting me
right.
come on your panel, dude.
No worries, Benz. Thank you for
Okay.
coming up. Appreciate it.
All right. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. Taurus, I know you're trying to come up, but it says your devices are not connected, so you may want to double check that. Oh, what a night. Yeah, I'm always working, BJ. You know that. You know that. Hey, Simply DJ. Nice to see you. I'll drop the link again in case someone else wants to come up and have a chit chat. Child, since I'm an alcoholic, let me take a sip of my coffee. Oh, Lord Almighty. I think I made the right decision coming live. I'm actually feeling a little bit better after um, venting a little bit because this has been crazy, really, really crazy. Yes, drunk my coffee. You're right about that. Anyone that knows me knows that I drink coffee 24/7. Barely drink. Well, I drink my water as well, but my coffee, my coffee is my go-to always. I know, Shelly. I was in shock too. Yeah, exactly. I was in shock too. It's like I said, this I'm only speaking in regards to the lives. I don't have any written receipts. I'm just addressing those allegations. Um, I have no reason to doubt certain things. There's been a few DMs that I have received from different people that have told me stuff, and I will not be addressing those particular DMs. As I stated, if I am going to continue talking about this, I'm going to require proper receipts. I am not going to be going live to drag people willy nilly. This live is not much of a drag. This live was pretty much to tell people don't bring up my name with bullshit. Keep my name off your mouth. Because as I will get receipts, then I will decide what I will be doing. Because I'm not going to tolerate it. Not going to tolerate it. Enough is enough. I mean, you can do whatever the heck you want. Just leave me out of it. Just leave me out of it. Thank you, Yaya. So I've been told. I've also been told I'm the nice twin, you know, but I could be nice, but don't take my kindness for weakness, because that's the biggest mistake you make. I can be your best friend, but I can also be your worst enemy, and you don't want that. Definitely don't want that. The store is still here. Where did my boo go? Okay, give me a second, y'all. All right. Taurus, you gonna come up? You gonna try again? I'll drop the link again. If anybody else wants to come up, I just dropped the link. We can have a little kiki. I got time tonight. Seriously, I do. I don't go to work until Thursday, so I got time. Yes, sis, I did go and get another coffee. You're right about that. Nothing beats a hot cup of coffee. I sure do, Benz. I sure do. Many times we've talked at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm sipping coffee. So you know that very well. Alrighty. Okay, I'm just gonna give Taurus a couple more minutes. I know she was trying to get up here, so I'm not sure if she's having technical difficulties, but I'll give her a few more minutes. We sure do, DJ. We sure do. Coffee and I, we have a very good relationship. Coffee never does me wrong. Coffee never does me wrong. If I have a favorite flavor of coffee, not really, not really. But I do drink a lot of Brazilian or Colombian coffee. Those are my go-to flavors. Don't give me no French vanilla. Don't give me no. You need to connect your microphone at least, Taurus. That's why it's not allowing you to come up. Don't give me no French vanilla. Don't give me no hazelnut. None of that stuff. And sometimes I use Irish cream creamer. I like that. If I go to Starbucks during fall, that would be a creme brulee latte. I love those suckers. Love it. It's not very good for a diabetic. And that's another reason why I'm definitely not an alcoholic. I'm diabetic. And alcohol is the worst thing for a diabetic. So there you have it. Yeah, Benz, I know you're a hot chocolate type of person. Yeah. Hey, Tawana. Nice to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you. Espresso is also one of the things that I really enjoy, especially when I don't sleep much. Half of the time I go to work with 3 or 4 hours sleep. So espresso, definitely. First thing in the morning, a good strong espresso. It's a good pick me upper. Thank you, sis. No, it's been crazy. It's been really, really crazy. What the heck is happening? Here I was enjoying my day off, minding my business, and I get DM after DM telling me I need to go and take a look at Teresa's life. Like, what the heck? And it's been crazy all day. Like, really, don't people have anything to do? You know, people need to get a life and stop talking about others. It's annoying. It really is annoying. Like when I'm off social media, I'm off social media. I don't want to be hearing about this one doing that, this or doing that. Like, really? Like, come on. It's too much. It's too much. I can't even take a break without from social media without somebody DMing me about my name being out there with nonsense. Like, really? Me, of all people. It's crazy. Really, really crazy. Yeah, I've been doing the same thing, Tawana. I'm handling my business, minding my business, doing what I have to do. And I guess people take advantage that when you're not around as much, they think they can do whatever and that you will never find out. Well, guess what? I've got eyes in the back of my head. I always find out. Good or bad, I always find out. Oh, some people really get on my last nerve. Seriously, they do. Hey, Deborah Smith. How are you, hon? Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it. Wow, I didn't expect all of you to be still awake at this time. I know some of you would be up because you guys are night owls like me, but seems like a lot of you. Um, okay, Taurus, if it's saying that it's blocking, look on the address bar. You should have a little icon where you can click on and enable your microphone. Yeah, it is true, Benz. What is done in the dark will always come to light. It may take some time, but it definitely will come to light. And we all know there's quite a few snakes slithering through the grass. It's only time before they're exposed to. Right, Tawana, it's getting to be ridiculous. Heck, not even teenagers behave like that anymore. Some of them have a lot more common sense. And then you have these, I don't want to say, these seasoned people, for lack of a better word. They're seasoned, they're older, should be wiser, behaving like teenagers. Behaving like teenagers. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I'll drop the link for you again, Taurus. If it, like I said, if it pops up, check on your address bar. It should have a little icon with an X. Click on it and enable your microphone. Let's give Taurus a few minutes. Oh, sorry to hear about that, BJ. Not sleeping at night is it's a regular for me. It's a regular for me. It comes from working overnights for quite a few years, so my sleep schedule is all over the place. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I don't want to use her name. It is extremely sad. It's extremely sad. But one thing is for sure, they picked the wrong one to tell lies on, because I'm not tolerating it. And that goes for anybody that says anything about me. I would normally not give two shits about it. Because like I said, anyone else's opinion of me doesn't matter. But when you make certain allegations such as the ones that were made, then yes, I will address it. I will address it. I don't mm-mm. I don't deal with nonsense. I don't deal with nonsense. It's either you come at me straight or don't come at me at all. Don't come at me at all. And anything that I say, whether to a person or about anyone, I stand 10 toes down to what I said. And anything I say, it's not something that I would be afraid to tell that person. So, hey sis,
Hey, sis, what's going on?
not much is going on.
I miss you.
I miss you. Been a
You know, I
while.
was I was all off the grid, and I'm like, I come back to these damn DMs. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I know. I was off the grid as well because I've been off social media. And I come back to this. Like I said, I was enjoying my day off. And then this, like, what the hell did I do to this
I
individual? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm like, what the fuck? I end up coming on. I ended up seeing Val's live because of the group. I went to watch Val's live, and I'm like, where the hell did the alcoholic come in at? Like, I
Right,
have talked to you plenty of times. We have went live together and everything. Never, not once have I even seen you pick up a drink
right.
or even talk about a drink. I don't understand where it comes from.
Exactly. I have no idea. I have no idea. And you see, if it was someone that would know me personally, I probably wouldn't be as angry. But this is someone who doesn't know me from a hole in the wall. We probably had spoke a couple of times on the phone, DM a couple of times, but that's about it. You know what I mean? Like
You
you girls, we've done many video calls, many.
many, and not once have we ever seen you talk about or pick up a drink.
The only thing you guys used to hear a lot was my kettle going. It's like, Dukes, you making coffee again?
Coffee? Yep, yep.
You know, but that's about it.
But you would think by now that, man, after all the stuff that happened with All About the Tea, you would think by now that people would want receipt. Like,
Right.
don't talk. Don't talk to me if you don't have. Don't tell me nothing if you don't have a receipt to back it up.
Right. Right. And that's why I said I'm only going to talk about the allegations. Anything else that comes to light, I'm going to need receipts before I address it.
Mm,
Because
well,
I don't want to be in that same bandwagon of speaking about someone with no receipts.
exactly,
That's not how I move. I'm only addressing the alcoholic allegations
exactly.
because not only I heard it on in Teresa's live, but I actually had DMs about it, right?
Mm,
So that's why I'm addressing it. But anything else, if you don't have it in writing from the person that originally said it, don't tell me anything because I will not go live and address it.
silly, silly. I'm so over this YouTube mess. Like, can we get on and move on with content already?
I know.
A bunch
It's like
of grown people acting like 13-year-olds. My kids don't even act like this.
I know. My 19-year-old has more common sense.
Um, well, I just wanted to get on and say that I have never ever seen you drink anything other than coffee.
And
and
that
I have ta- and
and
I
that
have
is a
talked to
fact.
you plenty of times.
Yes. Like I said, we've done many, many video chats. So
Many. So please stop the lies and the rumors.
I appreciate that, Dawn. I really, really do.
All right, sis. I got to get up in the morning, but
Alrighty.
I'll be down in the chat downstairs.
No worries. I appreciate you coming up. Really do.
All right.
All right.
See you.
Bye. Oh wow. I'm so glad my sister decided to pop up on the panel. I haven't talked to her in a little while. Tawana is awesome. If you guys don't haven't subscribed to her, please go and do so. Um, she's got excellent content, especially little things, FYI things you could do at home. It's I love it. I love it. No, it wasn't Taurus. Taurus having issues being able to come up. So I think Taurus will come up another time. Alrighty, guys, I am not gonna take more of your time. Um, it's after 2 in the morning. For me, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to bed yet anyway. But I do appreciate all of you um, coming in the chat today, and thank you to Benz and Tawana for coming up on the panel. Appreciate that as well. I will probably do a little chit chat tomorrow. Not sure what the heck I'm going to talk about tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm sure something's going to pop up. I am going to try and catch up on some of the lives that happened today. I did hear it's been quite interesting on YouTube today. So now we have people supposedly being victims of hate crimes. Not knocking it. I'm not doubting. I'm not saying anything about that. I need to do my research in regards to what happened, but I'm not putting much into it. And until I look at the lives, because I heard there's been quite a few. Um, Good night, Benz. Until I do, I will not speak on the subject. Um, my mod sisters, my original mod sisters, know how I feel about the particular individual. Um, that allegedly is a victim of a hate crime. But we will keep that live for another day. Maybe we'll discuss it tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Um, but I need to catch up on Miss Val's live only came in at the end of it, so I'm not really sure um, what was discussed or what to what extent of the mess um, was discussed. So I need to listen to that as well. I am going to look at a couple of more lives. I was actually planning to work on some more cold cases, but unfortunately, with the turn of events today, that kind of sidetracked me a little bit. Um, but I'm gonna see if I could work on it still tonight. I wanna probably upload a video sometime this week, time permitting, of course. Um, so we will see how that goes. I'm still fairly new about this, so I'm kind of just having some fun with a couple of short videos, so I can practice and make sure I can put up some stuff that is, that makes sense. So with that being said, I am going to say good night. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. And hola, mi hermano, ¿cómo estás? Chameleon in the house. Oh, wow. Good to see you, Tyrone. Wow. We will have to chat. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate it. We've missed you. What you been up to? I seen a little video that I'm going to catch up tonight as well. So nice to see you back on YouTube. Appreciate it. And okay, with all that being said, have a good night, y'all. And I'll try to come up with either a live for tomorrow or maybe a short video. Good night, y'all.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.